Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nodiana Bidizaba, metric number B0920102773. Today, I would like to explain to you about how the plastic cup is made. There are many types of disposal plastic cups. They can be made of paper, polypropylene, polystyrene and PET. It is recycled equivalent to rPET. Plastic cup is a cup made of plastic. It is most commonly used as a container to hold beverage. Some are reusable, while others are intended for a single use followed by recycle or disposal. Besides, some of the plastic cups are see-through while others are not. Plastic cups come into a variety of colors, texture, and sizes.
Today we'll be talking about on how to make a plastic cup and its manufacturing process. I'll be explaining the part of the extrusion part. So first of all, we need a raw material. The raw material that we will be using is called polypropylene, or in its shortened form, it's PP. It's a type of thermoplastic that is commonly used for household items such as plastic cups, cutleries, and Tupperwares. The raw material is then inserted into a hopper, and the hopper will let it go through an extruder machine. And inside the extruder machine, it is mixed, and you can also mix the colors inside there as well. For example, if I want the color blue, it will be mixed in there. Next, the extruder machine will heat up the polypropylene bead until it melts, and it is then the extruder will force the plastic out to a die, and it will be shaped into a hard plastic about 2 mm thick through a roller, and it is also put with a cold water for its cooling, and then it'll be cut off and start with the next process.
Thermoforming process. Thermoforming process is a method for creating of thermoplastic sheets or films over a mold by application of heat and force. In thermoforming process, there are two basic categories, which is vacuum thermoforming and pressure thermoforming. In this case, we will be using vacuum thermoforming to make plastic cups. Mold made out of steel or aluminium are used to form plastic cups. Firstly, the sheet goes through the oven that heat it so that it becomes soft and flexible. Next, the soft sheet is placed over a concave mold cavity. Then, the sheet is pulled into the cavity by a vacuum and the plastic hardened on contact with the cold mold surface, forming row after row of cups. And the component it will withdraw from the web and eventually trim.
Plastic cup also can be made by using injection molding process. There are a lot of manufacturing companies use injecting molding process to make plastic cup. There are 5 basic steps of injection molding process. For the first one is the mold must be closed. For the second one is injection. The heated plastic is injected into the mold. As the melt into the mold, the third step is cooling part. The part is allowed to cool for the exact amount of time to harden the material. Cooling is depend on the type of resin used and the thickness of the part. For the fourth step is plasticizing the resin. While the part cool, the barrel screw retract and draw new plastic resin into the barrel from the metal hopper. The heater band maintains the needed barrel temperature for the time of resin being used. For the first step is ejection. The mold open and the ejector rod move the ejector pin forward. The part falls and is captured into a bin located below the mold.